Turf. It's supposed to die down in time, so I'm getting good information, I hope. I've got an inside source. So
Those weather forecasters, they're always right.
they are. It's a good job. No one expects you to be right. So.
Let's talk a little bit about Arkansas. I mean, they're a big team, physical
Yeah,
team.
right. They are that. They're very big, very physical. When you talk about big, their offensive line is huge. They probably average about 330 across the board. Got one guy in the 345 range, another guy in the 350-pound range. But they like to maul you. They love to run the football. Got a battery of backs that are very talented. A couple of them, one over 600 yards, the other one right on the verge of 600 yards rushing already. They're number one in the league in rushing per game. They do a great job there, but they throw the ball well too. Allen, their quarterback, is very talented, got a lot of arm talent. They pass protect well. They throw it to the receivers a good bit, but they've got two tight ends that they throw it to an awful lot as well. So it'll be a big challenge for us.
Speaking of a battery of backs, your guys have kind of stepped up, haven't they?
Well, we went in the season with, we thought at least 5 guys that could really carry the load, and we've had a little attrition for various reasons, obviously, but Nick being there and being physical enough and in good enough shape to carry that ball that many times, it was pretty impressive. And then Brendan, to be there and supplement the efforts of Nick was big. I mean, it was a big part of our game, and we didn't have to really abort anything that we had planned that week.
What's it like having Todd Gurley back at practice?
Well, we enjoy having Todd at practice. He's a guy everybody really enjoys.
Any news on Todd at all?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Do we know what the investigation is at this point?
I'm not going to make any comments on that.
Should we expect the same workload from Chubb this week? Are we going to split it up with Brendan Douglas?
We know Chubb's capable of that, so it could happen again. But we think Brendan did a nice job when he had his opportunity as well.
On Saturday, we watched a lot of the team members throw up threes, I guess, in honor of Todd Gurley. How have you watched the team rally around him?
Well, we're a close-knit bunch. Those guys really enjoy each other. We work hard on team unity. And so, when somebody on the team is hurting, the guys want to pick them up. So I'm sure that's what that was all about.
As a coach, is that rewarding for you as a coach to see the guys come together and be so close?
Well, yes, and I was just proud of how everybody kept their focus on their business and took care of it. And it's hard to play a game like that under any circumstances. So, but we had a good week of practice. I think we're getting better at preparing and understanding how important preparation is. I think even our scout teams really, truly understand how crucially important they are to the team by simulating the opponent the best they can and trying to be better than the opponent to show us the flaws that we have so we can make corrections during the week instead of trying to make them in between series or at halftime. Because scout teams can expose a lot if they'll work hard enough. And if they don't work hard, it's hard to get better. It's hard to practice with effort if the guy across from you is not giving effort. So I just think we're in a good place right now as far as that's concerned, and hopefully we'll keep preparing well.
You're facing a team that likes to pound it just like you do.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like facing yourselves again?
A little bit. We're not when we practice. We usually have a lot of scout team practice this time of year, but we could practice a little bit more against each other and get the kind of looks that you're looking for. A lot of times when you go offense versus defense, your 1 units and your 2 units, you're doing that for speed of the game and just kind of, trying to simulate the pace and the physicality of what the game's going to be like. But not necessarily, it doesn't always match up scheme-wise. This game, it does match up scheme-wise when we go against each other.
You guys been doing more no huddle this year or less?
About the same. About the same. You know, towards the end of some games, we have slowed it down on purpose to, you know, just kill clock. We had a chance to do that this last week. Had a chance to do it against Vanderbilt. We had a chance to do it against Clemson. So there's been definitely we're slowing it way down at that time of the game to try to milk as much time off the clock.
Got time for one more? We asked Sterling Bailey who was the toughest guy to bring down out of those running backs. You mentioned Dominic Bryant.
Dominic's tough.
Have you thought about maybe bringing him over?
You know, there's not, you know, I don't know if that's what we're going to do, but he's very heavy too. They use the term heavy. That guy's heavy, and meaning he's hard. He's tough. He's hard to bring down. And I've been watching the scout team work, and he's a good simulation for what they're about to see as far as a big physical back. Thank you.